Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to race day. Well, not for me, today is the racking registration day, but today when the video goes out is race day. So in the description down below is a link to the Outlaw live tracker. I'm doing the Outlaw 4, which is a full Ironman distance race, 2.4 mile swim, 112 mile bike ride, and then a marathon 26.2 mile run. Saying that's making it slightly more scary, but I'll worry about that tomorrow in real life. Today, just come to rack and register. I thought I'd give you a quick bike spec check. So here's my bike. It's pretty much as per normal, but I have made a couple of changes for this event. So I have fitted the spares box that goes behind here. This is the felt system. I've taped it together in case it comes open. I've left a little flap up there in case I need it. In there I've got an inner tube, 2 CO2s, tyre lever, is that it? And a CO2 canister attachment thing. I've then also got a behind the saddle bottle mount. I've also glued this like to high heaven around there and bolted it up really tight, so hopefully that's really firm. I've lost a few bottles out of here because it sits the bottles quite horizontal and I needed somewhere to put spares, so hopefully that is a good solution. I've also got a bottle cage on the frame because this is an Ironman. It's not just a half, like I need to, or a full distance triathlon. I need to actually have enough fluid on me to fuel me, and I'm hoping to carry my own nutrition for as long as possible. So having another bottle cage, whilst that is not aero, it does help me actually survive and get through a full Ironman distance triathlon. Also got my integrated hydration in there. Put some foam pads on the Drag to Zero bars. It makes it a little bit more comfy. I haven't tested this yet, but I figure if it does cause me any issue, I can just rip them off and stick them in my pocket. Magnet attaching my hydration thing to there. I'm not putting my Wahoo on yet in case anybody tea leaves it in the night, and that's pretty much it. I've got my Hunt front wheel on, which is tubeless, and then a Zip Super 9 rear, which is clincher, so a bit of a mix and match there. I have ordered a Hunt disc wheel about 4 months ago and it's still not here, obviously supply chain issues, so we'll get that when it arrives. NRG waxed chain, obviously, if you want one of those, the code TriathlonDan will get you a tenner off. 58 and 1126 gear in, tram ready tap, blah blah blah. Let's go and get registered and racked and see if we can find anybody in transition to run this camera in their face. See you in a minute. Okay, so I'm racked and ready. I'm going to put a waterproof cover on the bike because it is forecast to rain tonight and I don't want the electrics to break. This is a little different to the normal half setup in that you don't keep stuff at your bike. Instead there are 2 tents, so transition's a bit long for me to be showing this, so maybe I'll show you around one of the transitions in a minute. You do the swim and then you come in through that way, and there's a big tent where you have your bags hung on a rack. So in that bag you'd have your swim to bike kit, so helmet, shoes, whatever else you need to ride a bike. Then get on your bike and go into the bike, and then you come back in into the bike, obviously rack your bike, and then you go back into the bike to run, take your bike kit with you, get your trainers out of the bag, put your helmet and cycle stuff in that bag and rack it on there again, so that then nothing is like left in transition, is the plan anyway. You can put all that stuff in bags today and rack it today, but I'm not that organised. All my stuff is still all over the bedroom floor, so I will be doing that tonight and bringing those bags back tomorrow. But anyway, let's get this bag on the bike. Here we go then. Defending champion Kit Walker. Kit, how are you feeling ahead of race day tomorrow?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Good.
Good.
Do you feel pressure from being like defending champion or not? Or?
No, not this time.
Okay.
I think it's been so long since I've raced and done it that just
Good.
go out and see what happens.
What do you think about like, the standard of like domestic triathlon since 3 or 4 years ago?
It's gone mental.
Yes,
it's unreal.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't believe it. Outlaw half, like the standard of the half was fantastic. So it's so good to see, but it means that so many guys love their game.
Just makes it harder, doesn't it?
It does. It's unreal.
Good.
Like, yeah.
So names on the list. I don't really know many people, but Andy Horsfall Turner.
Favourite.
Is he? Yeah. Okay. All right. Have you got a sort of? We've just said this, and Kit doesn't want to give too much away before tomorrow. Have you got a plan as to how you would beat somebody like that?
Yeah, I like he's going to swim way quicker than me, but hopefully keep that within a reasonable distance, and hope that my kind of strength over the full distance means second half of the bike I can pull a bit of time back. Good. Hope he fades a little bit and I don't.
Yeah, excellent. Good plan. Sounds good to me. Have a good race tomorrow then.
Yeah,
I'll see you. I don't know. You'll probably be gone home by the time I finish, but have a good race, won't you?
Yeah, cheers.
Okay, so this is the swim to bike change tent, as the thing might show. So we get out of the swim somewhere down here, hopefully eventually. Then you run into here, and your swim to bike bag will be racked on here somewhere. Mine's right at the end, so I'm just familiarising myself with where it is, so that I know tomorrow where to come and hang it, and then of course when I get out of the swim, where to go and pick it up from. And then the bike to run thing is the same layout. So if you remember how many like cages you're running past or how many numbers you're running past, it's going to be in the same place at the opposite end, which is very handy, very thoughtful. So yeah, I need to make a mental note of this for tomorrow morning if I forget. So for those that did the Outlaw half Nottingham a few weeks ago, the transition is a little bit shorter. It's not a huge amount shorter, but they have made a bit more use of the space further down there. but it is what it is. Got to keep certain distances, haven't you? There's only so much space for them to use. It's good that there's a nice wide path in the middle of when you're running with your bike and stuff. You're not going to be running over people who are trying to get changed or trying to get on the bikes and stuff. So it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. We've all got to do it. Okay, so that is not the best bike wrapping up I've ever done, but it's also not the worst. I've covered the important parts, all the gears and stuff. I've also, tomorrow morning I will switch this around. It's a bit easier to pull it off when the saddle's mounted, but for the wind, it's easier to put the handlebars on this rack. It's a lot more secure. I've also taped around the handlebars both sides so that it shouldn't come loose and fly away in the night, in theory. But we'll check it in the morning, see if it's still here. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Okay, the next person for me to ram a camera in his face, Andy Horsfall Turner. You might recognise him from that picture running down the Outlaw finish line with all the fireworks going off, and then brutally somebody behind you beat you. However, Andy, let's put that behind us. How are you feeling ahead of Outlaw Fall? He was second, obviously still a great day.
Yeah, feeling pretty fresh today. Best part of the day was seeing Dan, so
yeah,
that part's ticked off. The weekend's complete. I might as well go home now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, feeling really good. I haven't done a long distance try since 2019, so to say I'm a little bit anxious for the marathon is an understatement, but I think there's probably 1,500 other people here thinking the same thing. Marathon is a long way, and putting a swim and a bike in front of it is just ridiculous. So yeah, I'm gonna try and pace it, but go hard, and then yeah, see what happens. I'm hoping to be at the pointy end if everything goes to plan, but we'll wait and see.
Good. Well, this forms part of a bigger plan for you, doesn't it? So Andy's going to Kona later in the year, all things fingers crossed. So this is like a bit more dabble into full distance.
Yeah, and I think like the thing about this one is that there is no pressure. So if it goes really well, then great. If I completely blow, then I can reassess, and I got like I think it's 9 weeks to then try and put right what I did wrong. Got it.
And if it goes really well, Outlaw have doubled the course record bonus to $3,000. How good would that be?
Could do with a payday, yeah.
This triathlon lark ain't cheap, is it?
Ooh, yeah, good bike.
yeah, okay. Well, have a great race tomorrow, Andy.
Cheers, Dan,
I will not see you until the end unless we come across each other on the run laps, which might happen.
I'll have a beer ready for you.
Wicked. All right, see you tomorrow. Okay, Andy, tell us what we just spotted.
So I spotted my dad. He's doing the 3.8k swim. You might be able to see him, the guy without the hat.
And what do you think to his swimming? Bearing in mind he's supporting you this weekend, he's getting up at the crack of dawn.
So my dad was a runner when he was growing up, and I swam throughout my childhood. So
you're saying that shows, are you?
Yeah, I think a few swimming lessons are in order. He was meant to do Ironman Wales, so he'll be on the start list in 2022. So look out for a quick swim split then.
Well, looks like he's going all right to me. I'll be happy with that. Okay, good afternoon, Clint and Butcher. Some of you guys might recognise this face, this accent, this ball of energy as Mr. Easy Disc. So Clint is the creator of the Easy Disc, which is a clip-on disc cover. I've done a video about this in the past. Clint, how you feeling?
Yeah, full tomorrow. Yeah, good. I've been pretty flat out with Easy Disc all week. Yeah. But now my Ironman head is on.
Good. So Clint don't big himself up enough. When I arrived here today, Clint is at the back of his van fitting Easy Disc to people's wheels so they've got them on ahead of Outlaw tomorrow. I think that is incredible. And as a company, it's changed your life a bit, hasn't it? It's really taken off.
Yeah, I've just switched now to doing Easy Disc 50-50 with my day job, so that's going really well.
Awesome.
And yeah, it's taken off, so thank you very much to everyone out there.
That's incredible. So something that started off like a side hustle has enabled Clint to reduce his hours at work and do some more training, hopefully. So I'm going to leave a link down below to the Easy Disc, Instagram, Facebook, website, etc. All of that. And Clint, we've got a discount code, haven't we now?
Yeah, that's right.
It is Ward10, am I right in saying?
That's correct,
yeah, which is my surname, and 10 gives you an indication as to what the discount is. It's 10%, isn't it? That's right? Yeah, so 10% off of retail. They're 149, so that takes it down to, quick maths, 135?
That's right, yeah.
Is that right? There you go. £135 for a clip-on disc cover that is wind tunnel tested, user tested. You've sold how many in total now?
It's probably about 400 now.
Wow.
So literally flying out the door at the moment.
Awesome.
There's been 50 go out this week. So,
Blimey. And just walking up and down transition here, we've seen what, a couple, and we're only halfway down the transition, aren't we? So, and there's only half the bikes here. So yes, awesome. Please do check it out down below if you're interested in a good value replacement disc cover. Wicked.
Thank you very much, everyone. Cheers.
No worries. Anyway, on to your race tomorrow then. What's your plan? Clint and I have a bit of history. We race each other quite a lot, so...
Well, I think I'm backing right off on the bike, so I don't get overexcited. I normally end up just falling off the bike, so I'll probably be peeling it back to about 75% of my power to what I'd normally do to my FTP, and then hopefully I'll be able to run a half-decent marathon. But aims are anything under 11, so 10:59 minus will be the goal.
Good.
But this Ironman I'm actually playing safe, because I've done about 30 half irons, I've probably done about 100 triathlons in total, but I've only done 3 full Ironmans, and 2 of them have just gone horrifically wrong. The lockdown one, funny enough, went amazing. So this time it's play it safe all the way through, get round, don't overcook it on the bike, because I think with Ironmans of this kind of like distance and everything, it's not so much about the bike for me, it's more about what I can do off the run. Yeah,
that's the thing. If it goes wrong in a normal triathlon, you can lose a couple of minutes, whereas it goes wrong in an Ironman, you lose it. You're losing hours, aren't you? So yeah, Clint, we could end up having very similar races tomorrow, so I will see you out there.
I think you're setting off quite a bit ahead of me, aren't you, sir?
Thankfully, although you might catch me, sir.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, all right,
well, it'll be good.
See you in the morning, buddy.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay, I feel like I've bothered enough people now. The next time we see this is going to be about what, 4:45, 4:30 maybe. So I'll see you all bright and early. I'm going to end today's video there, and when this video goes out I will be hopefully still on the course somewhere, so please do feel free to check out the live tracker down below. Any support very much appreciated. Good luck to those who are racing. Obviously you're already going to be out by now, so well done I suppose if you're watching this video and you're finished. So yeah, let's go and do an iron distance triathlon, shall we? See you tomorrow at 4 PM.